the gas is doing work, i.e. losing energy in the process. Okay, this is the standard starting point that I showed in the one of the previous lectures. Now we can also put a minus sign. We can say W is equal to minus the integral from V1 to V2 P dV. This will give the amount of energy lost because the gas is doing work. Okay, let's put that in blue. So in the first case, it's a positive number if the gas is doing work. It's a positive amount of energy that the gas is losing. So what do we do? The change in internal energy is Q minus how much energy is being lost, because that's how much work the gas is doing. In the second case, we are looking at how much energy is lost. That's why we put the minus sign, because it's losing that energy. In this case, delta U is Q plus W, because the minus sign is over here now. Okay, it's just where you put the minus sign. It's nothing, nothing too crazy.
Okay, so now I understand about the minus sign and more.
Yeah, so the minus sign is this. It's because that's losing energy.
So
in
the
our gas,
the test and all, it depends if we choose the minus sign or not.
Yeah, well, the answer is always the same, but you just need to be careful on what you mean. So if you put the minus sign, it means the gas is losing that amount of energy, but it does a positive amount of work. So if I say you do 100 joules of work, so let's say you do 100 joules of work. That means your work done is plus 100 joules, right? You're doing the work. It's 100 joules that you've now lost. So how much, so that's right. So what's your change in energy? The change in energy, delta E, is now minus 100 because you did a positive amount of work. So we put the minus sign. That's what that green minus sign means. But if I ask you, okay, so let's say a gas expands. That means it loses energy. It does a positive amount of work. If you tell me that the gas does a negative amount of work, then I'm going to mark you wrong. Okay. So when a gas expands, it does a positive amount of work. If I compress a gas, the gas does a negative amount of work. If you put a positive amount, then that's wrong. Okay, so it's all in what the question is asking. But I will always ask, how much work does the gas do? Then you know what to put down. Okay, does that clarify things? So minus 100 joules means the gas lost 100. Yeah, exactly. So here the change in energy, is negative because the energy went down. So gas did work, lost energy, total energy then goes down. Yeah. Okay, any other questions on this? Okay, any questions on the hand in problems 1? So I've marked everyone's and I've provided feedback. Any issues with that? Any issues with the marking or anything like that? Okay. And then the hand in problem 2, it's uploaded now. You should be going through that this week. If you have looked at it and you've got any questions, just let me know. I'll try to make it as like simply worded as possible, but if there's any issues, you're free to ask me as well. Okay, any last questions? Okay. Are you available on campus every day? Not this week, next week, we're back to campus. Okay. So then you can come to my office if you need me from next week onwards. Okay, no questions. Cool. So then on Friday, I think that's the next one, we will start the new section and then go on to the next law of thermodynamics. Okay, and then just remember for test 1, it's everything up to and including the first law. Okay, so everything for this week as well. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Oh, someone recorded. How did you record? Oh, okay. Okay, if you need the recording, I can get it. Sure, and then I can upload it. Okay, sure, just email me and then I can upload it for you. Okay, bye everyone.